Okay, it says we're live.
Mm.
Let's just double check the audio and visuals real quick.
Yep. Okay.
Real quick.
Got it.
All right. All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we get started, as always, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahawashi,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Rakakwadash. Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to all you brothers out there. And we're just going to do an open forum, basically, on prophecies. You know, World War III, the stock markets, uproars of the people, all right, chip activities, etc., all right? You know, all these things tie in to the downfall of Esau Edom's kingdom. You know, simple as that. All right, you know, nothing more, nothing less. And these are things that we should be looking for, okay? And things that should excite us. Because once these things come to pass, that means Yahawashi, okay, is going to return at some point, you know?
Yeah.
But if you brothers have anything, if not, I'll get some.
I got something real quick from what you just said. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18, verse 7. So of thy people was accepted both the salvation of the righteous and destruction of the enemies. For wherewith thou didst punish our adversaries, by the same thou didst glorify us whom thou hast called. So right now, all the events that are going on right now in the world are leading to chipped activities, are leading to the third woe, all right? And ultimately, when the third woe approaches, when all these nations shoot those arrows to America, which is Babylon the Great, Yahawashi is going to crack them clouds. He's going to appear, all right? And every eye shall see him, man. All right, we look forward to these days, man. This moment, this hour, actually, I should say.
I got a scripture. Let me see if I can find it. It says in the book of Luke, it says, look up, right?
Yep.
You know, for your salvation draweth nigh. You see? You know, we should be, let me get this real quick. This is,
21, 28.
this is, let me start at Luke.
Oh, 26. 26.
Yes.
Or higher.
Actually, you know, I'm gonna start up above. This is Matthew.
Okay.
This is Luke chapter 21, and I will start at 25. It says here, and there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars. All right, which, you know, there's a lot of events happening, you know, astrologically. Okay, you know, you have these blood moons. All right, you know, different shooting stars. What else? You know, I think it was when you had the eclipse that was earlier this year.
Oh yeah,
the supernova a couple days ago too. Yeah.
You know, so you had all these different, or you have all these different signs in the heavens. Okay, all right. And these are things that we should be looking for. And it says, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity, which we see. Okay, hey, everybody is confused. Everybody's angry, you know, everybody's looking for answers. But the only ones that really have the true answers are, hey, the men of the Lord. That's it. That's because we got this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, the oil, you know. And I'm going to keep reading. It says, the seas and the waves roaring. Hey, isn't there a huge a hurricane? Was it Hurricane Debbie out there in, you know, Florida? You know, basically the Gulf of Mexico region, you know. It says, men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth.
Yeah.
Salak, did you have something to say, Ak?
No, yeah, I'm excited. Go ahead. Read.
Yeah. And I'll say this. Hey, these people are scared out here. They really are. If you really start talking, you know, to the average person, and they, you know, start, you know, giving you some insight on how they feel, they're actually worried about the future, you know? Because people, look, man, they don't have money to sustain anymore. They see, you know, World War III building up. Okay, that, you know, these Americans, I'm gonna use them, you know, for an example. They see all these, you know, foreigners, these migrants coming in. All right, they're very, very nervous because the future is looking very, you know, gloom and doom. All right,
grim.
and it says, For the powers of heaven shall be shaken, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. All right, and you mentioned that, Rapiah. Hey, Yahweh Shai is coming back at some point.
Soon.
You know?
Soon.
Very, very soon. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And it says, and when these things begin to come to pass, meaning these prophecies, these signs, these tokens, as it speaks on in, I think, Second Ezra, right? And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. And you see, we're in that time period where our salvation is nearer than what we believe.
Man.
And before you know it, all hell's going to break loose. You know, our lives are going to change with the snap of a finger. And then we're going to be really in this Jacob's trouble, which has to come to pass, you know, before any good, comes. Hey, the destruction has to occur. It has to. All right, but that's all I have on that, Akim.
I got a precept as well as gonna get that scripture you had quoted. I believe that's in Second Ezra, the 4th chapter. 4 and it's Second Ezra chapter 4. Is it 26?
I think it starts around 26, right? Or am I tripping?
Yeah. Then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel, for the world hasteth fast to pass away and cannot come. That one, right?
Yeah. You can read that one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Back in Second Ezra, chapter 4, that was verse 26. Here's 27. And cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in time to come. For this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities.
Mm-hmm.
But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. Therefore, that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good. Verse 30.
This has to come to pass, and right now we're in what they would call the labor pains of this place falling, man. All right, we're about to come into the final travail of this place, but it's getting closer and closer. That's why you see certain events ramping up more and more, like the brother he mentioned, certain natural disasters, so-called natural disasters across the globe that are going on, man. All right, you just had a flooding in North Korea as well. All right, you had these freak ass heat waves that are going on. All right, typhoons in certain places, earthquakes in diverse places. All these things that are going on, as well as the factions that are being spilled out from amongst these governments to place these wicked laws so that they can set up this system to which this guy can bring about his new world order in full control. All right, we see what's going on behind the scenes, man. While the rest of the globe is distracted by the Olympics and all the shit show of the abominations that's running at, because it's nothing but it's nothing but an alphabet community that's controlling it now, which is funny because it always used to have the little rainbow rings or whatever, But now you see why. But why everybody's distracted by that, they're placing these wicked laws and they're setting up coups and what was the phrase that the Elder Malcolm had used the other day? Far as the swan, it was a Black Swan event.
Yeah, Black Swan events.
Yeah. This guy plans to bring about Black Swan events, man. All right, he's gonna have something wild happen out of nowhere. Just like, even though that was mainly a Japanese thing that happened with the stock markets, something's wild gonna happen. Just like when you saw in that movie Leave the World Behind, it was so much speculation over what happened. Where did the cyber attack come?
You're good. Keep going.
Where did this cyber attack come from, man? But hey, these are just things that are leading up towards what we talk about is the so-called World War III. All right, especially this currency falling, and when that World War III happens during the fail of this economic system that we have, that's when shit is really gonna get bad, because then you're not gonna have enough jobs going around, enough money circulating to keep people at bay, man. All right, you're not gonna have different trucks going from here to there, stocking up these different storehouses and what have you, man. Pretty much everything's going to be geared towards war, which is going to make crime ramp up. All right.
Mm-hmm. I got
Verse.
More prophecy.
One more verse. Just one
okay,
more verse.
Yep.
Second Ezra 4:30. For the grain of evil seed hath been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning, and how much ungodliness has it brought up unto this time, and how much shall it yet bring forth until the time of threshing come? So wickedness is increased at an all-time high, man, and it's going to be overturned. The Lord has to turn this place up before he can establish the kingdom of heaven here, man.
Yeah, it's beautiful that you brought that term out, because when you deal with farming, all right, or you're just doing your landscaping at your house, in order to set up a new I guess you could say some new crops, or your new perennials, annuals, right? You have to overturn, all right, basically till the land before you can plant anything, in that area, because you need that ground to be nice and
fertile,
fertile and like smooth, so to speak, because you don't want that hard ground. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The scriptures talk about what was it the fallow grounds?
Break up that fallow ground. Up here. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? All right. You don't want that hard soil, because basically it's hard for the roots, all right, to really establish itself. All right. So the Lord has to really overturn this place before he can, for lack of words, plant that new seed in. You know what I'm saying?
That righteous line.
The kingdom.
Yeah. Because there's so much wickedness here. These people are like trees. I was going to uproot them through Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's going to come and bring great destruction upon this place and wipe it clean, man. Refresh the whole earth.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I got this precept to back up with the stock markets. All right, because that's going to really confuse people once it really hits. All right, and affects people's day-to-day lives. They're going to be perplexed out here. But that's scriptural. It says here in Zephaniah 1:10, and it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh, that there shall be the noise of a cry from the fish gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills. All right, and that's basically going into your marketplaces. All right, and what's the modern day marketplace? The stock markets. Okay, you see, when this stuff really crashes, hey, these men that work in that field are gonna lose their minds, man. All right, didn't they do that during, what was it, 08? The great economic crash.
Ooh, hey, a brother just posted, hey, what just happened now is 7 times worse than what happened in the 08.
Woo.
These people ain't ready, baby.
Exactly. And they show you I forgot the movie name. I don't know why it slips my my mind what it's called, but it's with Ben Affleck and Tommy Lee Jones, and basically it's a movie based on the whole 08 market crash, and they were showing what was going on in these investors' lives, basically. You know what I'm saying? And
the company men,
the water brother. There's this one scene, I forgot the guy, the actor's name, but basically he couldn't afford his daughter's class trip, all right, around Europe, and he was losing everything, but his family didn't know about it, and eventually he just ended up killing himself. He just committed suicide. He just blew his brains out, and that's what's gonna happen. But worse, hey, look, you got all the especially out here in Chicago, and I'm sure it's everywhere else too. You got all these new high rises, right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, expect a lot of splats happening, man.
Yeah,
it's gonna be hearing splat. All right, because a lot of these people are gonna start jumping out of the goddamn condos, man. Hey, look, after crypto fails, after all their investments in the stocks are gonna fail, all right, so on and so forth. Whatever that they put their money to, and it fails, they're just gonna lose it, man. Yeah. They're gonna fucking lose it, and especially Esau, he can't handle shit. But I'll say all these Americans can't handle anything. They're soft now. It's a TikTok generation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. They're not ready for these hardships. Right. Okay, but I got a little more on this. Did you brothers have anything to say?
No, keep going. Read.
Okay, come. Zephaniah 1 and 11. How ye inhabitants of Maktesh, and I believe it was, if I'm not mistaken, Apostle Ramlab, he did a little research on that city, and that was basically of that time period, like basically like the New York City of that time, you know? All the trade was going through there, all right?
Wall
Big
Street.
business. Yeah, it was basically modern day, that's modern day Wall Street, okay? You see?
Mm-hmm.
For all the merchants, people are cut down. All they that bear silver are cut off. Okay, which hey, when these people lose their money, as the brother said, man, look, there's going to be an increase in crime, and we're already seeing it every day. You hear about these, mom and pop shop stores getting robbed. You hear people getting robbed on the red line, all right, the blue line. You know what I'm saying? People getting carjacked in the middle of the day. These things are already happening. So how much more when this place, keeps crumbling and keeps circling down the drain?
Kind of
Right, you
back
got
you up.
people getting robbed at gas stations, man. Like the
Yep.
brother, he was coming to come pick me up, and he was engaging in, I guess, a small conversation with this one Jake that had just got off of one of his little 3-wheelers. You know, the little 3-wheelers they be rolling around town in the summertime, balling and
Yeah, yeah.
stuff. You know, so this dude's getting off the 3-wheeler. He's going to go talk to some chick. She's ignoring him, and then whatever little merchandise he has around his truck, 2 dudes just came and jacked this shit. you know. So yeah, that's gonna increase, man. All right, it's gonna be like something out of one of these movies, man.
Kind. And this is Yahweh Shai speaking in red. Luke 23 and 31. For if they do these things in a green tree, what shall be done in the dry? So you think now is bad. All right. Things are increasing, but wait till it's dry, man. All right. Wait till the shit really hits the fan. All right. And it's full blown Jacob's trouble. When
Yep.
the lights are out, the internet is off, no phones work, 911 is through, these people are not going to have a place to turn. They have no hope. All right. Those that they trusted in Egypt, hey, Egypt's not going to help you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They're going to let you suffer so that you could turn to them later. All right. And get that C hip. All right. That micro C hip. Because that's all this is for. All right. To enslave the people. All right. To bring that digital currency out. You see?
Yeah, which we were speaking about it before we started. The WEF is now saying that they're going to give authority, all right, to these countries to persecute anybody that speaks against the digital wallet. Okay? Hey, because they basically Esau is being made bare. His plans aren't, so secretive anymore. Okay? And look, if you're against this beast system, hey, the scriptures say, what is that in Revelation? If you don't bow down to the image of the beast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me get that real quick.
Yeah,
He
calls as many. Yeah.
Salakia, what is that, 13?
Yes.
Yeah.
16, 17.
This is
verses.
Revelation chapter 13. And I'll start at let me start at 14. I'm gonna read a couple verses though. This is Revelation 13 and 14. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, which Esau does have these miracles on the left-hand side. All right. And then nuclear him being able to make thermonuclear missiles, that's a miracle. All right. That's left-handed spiritual powers. All right. Him being able to put a chip in your brain, and let's just say you couldn't see and now you have vision. That's left-handed spiritual powers, so on and so forth. And people able to they let's say the paraplegic, they put on this robotic arm, and now all they have to do is put a chip in their head, and they could just think about moving that arm, that robotic arm, and it does. That's all spiritual powers on the left-hand side. All right. And that's going to deceive a lot of people. People, that's why people or as the scriptures say, that's why they mention how it says, who can make war with the beast.
Right.
This guy has the military might, the currency, the resources. He's got all these devices to make quote unquote your life better, who's going to take this guy down? He's God.
He has the whole earth. Yeah.
You know, in their minds,
The
he's
minds of the
God.
people too. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
the
got the
minds
minds
of
of
people.
the yeah. Because if you say anything, that's another thing. You can't even. It can't even be a verbal argument against this devil, man. All right, even a verbal fight against this man, you're gonna be ostracized, man.
Ooh, can I get one?
Yeah.
This is Isaiah 29:21. That make a man an offender for a word,
Ooh.
and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate, and turn aside the judge for a thing of naught. So, hey, they're offended by this truth, man. They're offended at the men of the Lord on the highways and byways. All right, telling them, hey, this is your sentence. Esau, you are going down. All right, your kingdom is not going to have another second. You're going into captivity. All right, and there's nothing you could do about it. You see?
Right. That's right, Doc. Exactly.
We see you. Go ahead.
Hey, man, the scriptures say what? That they're gonna have to put those chains on their neck. I forgot exactly how it's worded, and they can't remove it from their neck. And what does it say? It's an evil time for that family. With that Micah 2 in the 3rd verse, you're not escaping judgment. It's not happening.
No.
It's coming, man. I know you don't want it to occur. I know you're gonna fight, scratch, and claw your way, out of it, so to speak. But it's not gonna work. Okay, but I'm gonna keep reading that verse, Doc. Back in Revelation 13 and 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make a image to the beast. And that's not talking about Chezi, okay? You know what I'm saying? Or Serapis Christus. All right? No. This is talking about basically the ideologies, the mindset of this place. All right, and to back that up, real quick, it says that we're supposed to walk. I believe who is it? Enos, that he walked in the image of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? I believe that's how it's worded. Yeah. It's not literal, not literal. Okay. All right. It's talking about how one conducts himself, his his actions, his deeds. See. Let me keep reading. It says, should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by his sword and did live. All right, and we know that's talking about the Roman Empire. All right, it got wounded and then it got healed. All right, through the Renaissance, time period.
Right, not to be confused with Trump and his recent incident, like some people push.
Are you serious? That's a new thing.
Yeah,
people are pushing that.
But he didn't die.
Yo,
bring it out.
Hey man, these people are bugged. Listen to the prophets.
That's simple.
Fuck, man. That's some bugged out shit.
Yeah, I put that in the group chat. Remember? But like it's been like what? It's been 3 presidents, including him, that had attempted assassinations like that, man. And they lived.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And see, we're in that time period where if you don't bow down to this system, they're gonna put you to death, man. Nighty night, All right, we're really coming to that time period, But the elect, they're still gonna get the W, even if the elect get so-called die, they're gonna get the W. They've already won.
Can I back you up real quick? Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 1 through 3. But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of God, and there shall no torment touch them. Yep. Remember Stephen, remember the account of Stephen. Verse 2, in the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery. And they're going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace. All right? Because, hey, the Lord, he could make it where we don't feel any torment. He'll take our spirit, right? Because this is just these are just chains of darkness, this flesh. It may look like we're getting destroyed, all fucked up and all that. But hey, we're not feeling anything. You see, it's easy for the Lord to do these things, and also for the Lord to give us power in that time. So you gotta keep your faith and trust in the Lord no matter what. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord will fight for you. All right.
Right.
I got a
Right on.
precept.
Oh wait, I got more. Verse 4. I'm so sorry. Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 4. For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality, and hope goes into expectation. All right. Hey, this is the last captivity, man. This is the last time we go through this. So suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon us, man, from the Most High. But soon we're going to have our feet upon the necks of these kings, these so-called kings, these fucking Edomites, these elites, so-called. All right, we're going to have their necks, man. All right, they have no defense. The Lord's going to deliver them into our hands, man, in the name and power of Yahweh Shem Shai.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, sir. It says Revelation 13 and 16. And he calls it, which that word is in the Greek is pieo, which means form, fashion, construct. All right. So this guy, man, he's setting things up for what? And he calls it all, both small and great, doesn't matter your age, rich and poor, doesn't matter your economic status, free and bond, doesn't matter whether you're in jail or not. To do what? To receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save, meaning except he had the mark or the name of the beast and the number of his name. And that right there, it shows us that this has to be talking about chip activities, man. All right? Because look, they're turning everything digital. Everything's digital. You look, a lot of places they don't even allow you to pay with cash anymore. They say no cash accepted, card only. You know, and it's getting to a point where they don't even use debit cards anymore. It's hey, what your Apple Pay, Android Pay, all right, tap, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, every small what is that? Small business or vendor has what the little square. I forgot what it's called exactly, but you know, you basically pay you pay them by tapping the damn square on their phone.
Yeah, the
Okay.
contactless payment thing. I forget what it's called.
You know. So we're really there pretty much, you know. It's just they just really got to start. What's the word I'm looking for? Commercializing, the chip activities, man, making it very appealing to the masses, in which these people are going to accept it. All right,
Yeah.
look, they're going to sell it and market it like an iPhone. All right, the next Jordans, the next Gucci belt. You know what I'm saying? They're going to market it perfect. They're going to have your favorite celebrity, Drake, LeBron, all right, Bad Bunny, whoever it is, right? They're going to have your favorite celebrity, all right, be the face of it, like they do now. Don't they call them what? Ambassadors? I'm an ambassador of Gucci. I'm an ambassador of Adidas, Nike, so on and so forth. Meaning what? A representative. And all these stars are just representatives of the beast system. They're there to trick you. They're not there for your best interest. Look, they don't care. They get to live in the hills out there in LA, man. All right. Their guest house is big. Oh well, you know what? You don't even own a house. You're in an apartment.
Right.
Their guest house is bigger than most regular people's homes, man.
Shit,
You think they care about you?
Their master bedroom. Shit.
Exactly. While you're living in a studio apartment struggling, their master bedroom's bigger than your shit, man. And better too. They got a hot tub in there.
Got couches.
They got couches. They got a California king bed.
Ottoman for your feet.
Come on, man. They don't care about you.
Nope.
You see? So, but that's what they're going to do, though, man. They're going to use these celebrities to, push that agenda. But then it's going to get to a point where they're still going to have resistance, and they're going to just say, look, either you're with the program or you're not. But see, real quick, the elect, they're not going to bow down, all right, to the image of Baal, right? What is this in Romans? What is it? Yeah, is that the 11th chapter or the 9th?
11.
11 and 4. This is Romans 11 and let me see what 3 says. Let me get straight to the point. This is Romans 11 and 4. But what saith the answer of the Most High to him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. Okay? And in the Lord has it in this time period where you got, all right, the 144,000 and whomever the 1/3 are that aren't going to bow down to the image of the beast.
Right.
They're going to resist and say, no, I'd rather die. All right. I'd rather die first before bowing down to you.
That's right.
You know, but whatever you brothers got, that's all I had in mind right now.
I got to precept this.
Go ahead.
This is Sirach chapter 22, verse 18. It says, it's like in verse 17. A heart settled upon a thought of understanding is as a fair plastering on the wall of a gallery, which this is that understanding, man. You know, we at the end of the day, the Lord has given us this focus on His truth to understand when these calamities come. If you hold fast unto this, well, and be found faithful, you're gonna be good at the end of the day. Yeah, you're gonna have to go through trials, but so is the wicked. The wicked is gonna have to go through a far worse trial than us. You know, they're gonna be going through it, and then they're gonna think that they found life, and then they're gonna be destroyed for that, because it says, "He that seeketh to save his life shall lose it." And we understand that that's also a precept that you know the Lord spoke of the hearts of men. That in these times they're gonna go after their oppressor, and he's gonna be ill unto them, like it says in the book of Isaiah that they that go down to Egypt for help are as one that put his hand upon a broken reed and it pierced them. You know, because at the end of the day, you're gonna think that you're receiving help, but it's gonna be ill towards you, man. And in verse 18 it says, "Pale set on a high place will never stand against the wind. So a fearful heart and the imagination of a fool cannot stand against any fear. He that pricketh that Slacky, that's pretty much it. So at the end of the day, you know, these fools, you know, these people that scoff what we're telling them, especially those of our nation, all right, that are gonna end up receiving this chip, you know, they're gonna regret that, man. Just like you know, you had one of the camp leaders, man. You know, General Yohanan was saying that you're a fool if you don't take the medicines that they were pushing around 2020, 2021. All right, that's how you know you're gonna have a lot of celebrity. You're gonna have a lot of leadership that are gonna push this. That are gonna persuade people to do things, because the average mind, you know, the average person and the average citizen, they're in a state of confusion. All right, and Esau knows this. That's the reason why he sets up certain bullshit ass leaders, man. All right, to get somebody to do this, to get them to do that. That's also the reason why he plays both sides. You know, he got people thinking that Trump, you know, bringing that guy up again, thinking that Trump is a good guy, but the Lord is using Esau to use him to persuade people into being on the opposition, man.
Yep.
Come on. I got one real quick. Sirach 14 and 7. And if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. You see, because hey, Esau's gonna seem like he's there to help. All right, he's gonna say, "Look, take this C hip, this micro C hip, all right, into your hand or your forehead, and you'll get all these benefits, man. And we'll even give you some, like in what's that country that gave him? Thailand, right? Thailand gave him the $300 bot, the 10,000 bot. It's like $300. The brother brought it out. So hey, they're gonna bribe you with certain incentives on this micro C hip, just like they did for those so-called medicines. People were getting free burgers, lap dances. You know what I'm saying? $100 gift card. That's all folly. This is how simple the minds of the people are, man.
Exactly.
You see? But at the end, he's going to show you, like, nah, I just want to set you up so I can take you out. Just like in The Purge, when he gave those people the contact lenses, you know what I'm saying, to see everything. Hey, those things were the bad guys, you know, the Edomites coming in droves, you know what I'm saying, fully loaded, locked and loaded. They came and, like, it was like a GPS. They could find your ass. They could track you and just hunt you down. You know what I'm saying? Esau's going to have fun with y'all, man. He's coming out with great wrath because he knows he has but a short time. So he's going to come out with his sword. That's his blessing. You see? It's it, man. The Lord's going to unleash him, man. But for the elect are going to be cool. All right? He didn't give us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. All right, we have our senses back again. We understand these things. We understand that this must happen. All right, because this is going to lead into the kingdom, man. You see, but we got to go through that straight and narrow. And guess what? The Lord is going to be with us. He's with us now, and He's going to be with us to the end of this thing, man. All right, so fear not, and never doubt Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
Yep, look at it, generations of old.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that's something to Salakia.
Called to what? Yeah, this is Baruch chapter 4.
Ooh, you man.
Verse 6. It says, "For they departed from thee on foot." It's talking about us. You know, the Lord had scattered us from out of the land, and that's one of the reasons why all this calamity is happening. You know, that the Lord is coming back for His children, and we're led away of their enemies. But the Most High bringeth them unto thee, exalted with glory, as children of the kingdom. For the Most High hath appointed that every high hill and banks of long continuance should be cast down, and valleys filled up, to make even the ground, that Israel may go safely in the glory of the Most High. Right? Because hey man, like the brothers, like we brought out with that second Ezra, all right, this place is being humbled down for the presenting of the kingdom of Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, man. All right. So when He gets here, all He got to do is just sweep it out the way, and then make way for righteousness, man. All right.
Yeah.
Because this place is at its end, man. It's had its rulership, and now it's starting to decay. It's decaying for the simple fact it was never meant to last long, man. And people think that they're going to be able to revive it. It's not going to be revived. You can't revive dirt, man. The Lord gave it its revival. You know, you guys want to misuse and misquote that scripture talking about Trump. Trump is a nobody. You know, he has a small part in this this Babylonian kingdom, but at the same time, he's nobody when it really comes to the scriptures, man. All right, the Lord is mainly gunning for the guy that's on top of who's Trump's boss, man. All right, plus he got bosses that are he got bosses on top of bosses, man, because the elites have people that are set up over him, you know. So when it talks about that deadly wound that was healed, it's talking about Babylon the Great being a part of that as well, but that Roman Empire coming back into play, man. Those 10 toes of that miry clay, man. All right, and pretty much most of all those nations that went to the Olympics, man. You know,
right. And I believe that was, I think you said 4, but that was Baruch chapter 5, verse 6 and 7.
So yeah,
it's okay. It's okay. And the Lord's gonna sweep it, like you said, with the bees of destruction. Hey, this place is gonna get burnt up, man. All right, and the elect is gonna be pulled through the fire. That's comforting to the elect, man. You see, because we're here in Babylon, and these people, these 2/3, if they had any sense, they get the fuck up out of here, man. But no, they're fuel for the fire.
Yeah, they're trapped here, man, because you gotta think about it, man. Like these foreigners that come here, it's for 2 reasons. First off, they're gonna be wicked, man. That's first and foremost. All right, you're gonna be wicked. You know, you're gonna participate in more activities. Okay, that's facts. A lot of them start doing witchcraft. All right, hey, they drink of that juice, man.
Oh yeah.
See what I'm saying? And then secondly, it's that money. Because look, I'll put it like this: all those Indians, man, those East Indians that are flooding, you know, Canada, the States. You know what I'm saying? They're flooding Europe. You think they want to go back to New Delhi, man? You know what I'm saying? You're funny.
No.
Right? But you think they want to go back to shit water? You know what I'm saying?
No.
You think they want to go back to smog? You know, hey, they love it. They're like, damn, man. I'm in Minneapolis. It's all nice. It's clean air. I'm in Toronto. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Detroit, because they're flooding Detroit, by the way, too, man. You know,
Good.
why do you think all the gentrification is happening over there in that whole area now? Wasn't for you, Jakes. Hey, they look, new neighbors are moving in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, but point being though is they're not going to want to go back to that those areas, and by the time they realize, man, we got to flee, it's going to be too late. They're going to shut things down, because a lot of these people are here to get judgment. That's the whole thing, man. It's all about the judgment of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, you see?
Yeah.
But I want to get this real quick. This is Revelation chapter 9, verse 12. And it reads, one woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter. Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And this is going into that World War III. Okay? Those woes represent World War. And we're on the, man, I'll say it, man, we're in World War III now, man. Ain't even like, oh, we're about to be. No, we're in it. All right? This is just the beginning stages of warfare. Okay?
Yep.
It's not going back. It's not going back. No, the whole world is going to be dragged into the valley of Yahweh Shaphat. What is that, Joel 3? You get that real quick. Because the reason why I'm bringing this out, you brothers mentioned how this place is going to get utterly basically burned up, man. How it's just going to get just destroyed. And look, before it gets destroyed, what has to occur? World War III. And it's in phases too. War goes in phases. It just doesn't immediately, get to the big bang. You know what I'm saying? There's steps to it. All right? But this is Joel chapter 3. And okay, I'll start here. This is Joel 3 and 9. But proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare for war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. And that's what we're seeing right now. All these weak nations are saying, hey, I'm strong too, buddy.
Yep.
I got guns too. I can play. Hey, Ezekiel 38 is happening. Russia's being that guard. It's supplying weaponry to its allies around him.
He said that to Putin said to the U.S. He's like, we're gonna arm your enemies. You see?
Beautiful.
Hey, the scriptures don't lie. They're gonna hate the whore. Everyone's gonna hate this bitch America, and they're gonna shoot their missiles to it. You see?
Come on,
this
man.
is it, man. We're here. It's right at the fucking door. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat. All right, which means the Most High's judgment. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. And why is the Lord going to do these things? Because there's a controversy for Zion right now, as the scriptures talk about. Okay? The Lord is angry that these heathens are using and abusing us. All right? Because you got to remember, they forward the affliction. Yes, we were meant to be in captivity, in slavery, all right? But they took things above and beyond. And it's not just Esau. Elam does it, Ishmael, all right? Moab, so on and so forth. These heathens are vile in how they treat us, inhumane how they treat us, okay? And they're going to get their punishment.
That's right.
You got anything else?
Shit.
I got one more scripture. I was just double checking if I didn't know if you brothers.
I got one too. I know we're making the time though, real quick.
I guess this would be the last two.
Okay.
What did you have, Ak?
Jeremiah 49.
Get yours first. I'm gonna end it off with that Malachi 4 because it talks about how this place is gonna burn as an oven.
Yeah, damn, that's right. This goes into it too. Jeremiah 49:12 and 12. For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup hath surely drunken. That's us. All right, we drunk that cup of slavery, of captivity. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. So Esau is definitely going into captivity, and the other nations. All right.
That's right.
Verse 13, for I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord Yahweh, that Basra, right, which represents America today, which was a chief city, Basra was a chief city in Edom, that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste. You see? So hey, the Lord is coming with the besom of destruction, man. He's coming in his full glory. He's not going to meet thee as a man, as he said, all right, to destroy this fucking place. You see?
That's right.
And it's going to burn like an oven, man. The elements that here are going to melt. All right, there's not going to be no lakes, no rivers. There's going to be a line of the line of confusion, man. You're not going to know Illinois from New York, from Connecticut, Florida. You're not going to know what's what. You know what I'm saying? This place is through. All right, when the Lord visits it.
Right. This is Malachi chapter 4, verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
Yeah.
And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
Mm.
All right, so hey, this is what's coming, man. You know.
Can you read just one more, the next verse, real quick?
Yeah, I thought about it, Doc. That's the
It's
spirit.
because that's for us. You know that part right there. That's the elect. You know what I'm saying? Healing's coming, man. Woo!
Yeah.
And the Lord's gonna wipe away all our tears, man. This is man.
Yeah.
Why do
I'm
y'all shy?
gonna read these next two verses actually. This is Malachi 4 and 2. So I'll say this because hey, you brought it out. It actually everything ties back together. Going back to that first scripture you brought out with the wisdom of Solomon 18. All right, the destruction of the wicked and the salvation of the righteous. Right, this is the salvation part. Malachi 4 and 2. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of his righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall. All right, so the elect is going to get healed, purified. And after they get purified, this is what's going to happen. And ye shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet in the day that I shall do this, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts. Because that's the reward of the righteous. They're going to be able to execute the judgments that are written therein.
And wash our feet in the blood of the wicked.
Yep. You know, hey, that's a part of our reward for serving Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, and we want that. We want to be those righteous judges. All right.
Lord willing.
But, yeah, Lord willing. Anybody have anything else?
No.
All right, and with that, hey, hopefully this was another edifying one. We're gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to all you brothers out there. Shalom and a Baba Ball.
Shalom, brothers.